Hello guys, welcome to Daddy Share Space and welcome to my channel. So today I'm coming to you with a little video about a question that I got online about the Dewalt track saw. This is the flex volt version. It's model number DCS520. Now, I've owned this track saw for a long time, and the question that I got was, are there any kind of adjustments or modifications that you need to do to the saw or to the rail if you want to run the Dewalt track saw on a Festool rail? Now, right here on the table, I have both a Festool rail here on my left, and then on my right, I have the Dewalt rail. When you take a look at the Dewalt rail, you can see that the extrusion is in the center of the rail. By contrast, the extrusion is to the left of the rail on the Festool. Now, this Dewalt track saw runs on the Dewalt flex volt battery, which you can see here. And I'll go ahead and take the battery out for now, just for safety purposes. We're going to turn the track saw over, and when you take a look at it from the bottom, from the base, you can see here there are two different columns, if you will. So when you run this particular track saw on the Dewalt rail, it is going to run on this particular track. When you put it on the Festool rail, it's going to run on this track. You do not have to make any kind of mechanical modifications to the saw, but you do have to make adjustments to the cam that's located inside of these channels. There's one here, and then there's one back here. Now, when I turn the saw over, if you take a look right here, there is a Phillips, or you can use a flathead screw right here. And then you also have one on the rear here. And you'll unscrew there, and you will loosen those knobs. And by turning those knobs, you will turn the cam inside of both here and here, so that the cam will move either closer to the center column or closer to the column over to the side. So what that's going to do is give you the ability to run snugly on the rail without slop. Now, right now, this track saw is configured for the Dewalt, so I can just pop it right down on the Dewalt rail, and it slides back and forth, and there's no play for the most part in the track saw when it's on its native rail. Now, when I remove it from the Dewalt rail, now if you look at it, so this is the column or the area that's going to go on the actual track, and we pop it down, and here there's just a little bit of play. So that would mean I would need to unscrew here, tighten the cams to where it will become snug and not move, and then I would back off just a little bit so that it slides freely on the Festool rail. Now, personally, there is a little bit of slop here. I probably wouldn't adjust it, only because I would be going back to my Dewalt rail here and utilizing this, so I wouldn't really need to do that. And that's one of the things when you're mix matching brands, like you can use I believe a Milwaukee track saw on this rail, and so you would have the same thing. You would want to adjust it according to this channel. I do have Makita as well in the shop, and the Makita will run on this rail as well, but there is a difference in this channel as far as the size of it, so you want to be mindful of that, and that is why you will need to adjust the cam that is located both here and here. Now, before I let you go, I'm going to show you the difference between the bottom of the Festool track saw and the Dewalt. So here I have this is the Festool TS55. This is, I believe, the KEB model with the kickback stop. When you turn it over, you can see that there's just a one channel, and it has a similar feature as the Dewalt. It is just toolless, so you just turn these green knobs here, and it's going to give you the same type of cam action. The cam turns, and it will push this plastic piece over to give you a snug fit when you run it on the rail, and when you turn it back a bit, that'll give you your smooth travel without any kind of slop or play going back and forth. So again, you can see the difference between the two. So that's one thing I would say is a benefit to Dewalt making the track saw compatible with both. You can move forward with the Festool rails or even the Milwaukee rails and still use all of the aftermarket accessories that are available to those rails. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you for taking time to watch the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.